That's the management of Meesho. As you can see, all of them dressed in their finery for the listing, or a stellar debut it has seen. 60% jump on its issue price, taking the market cap closer to $10 billion versus what they'd asked for at around 50,000 crores in terms of market cap. The reported numbers obviously said that the company was loss-making, at least on the EBITDA front and the net profit front on a reported basis. But the management said that they have, free cash flow accretion every year to the tune of almost 1,000 odd crores. So if you look at it from that perspective, then, it would be a discounting of free cash flow for the firm. Let's go across.
Good to see kind of the response from all the investors so far in the IPO. It also means a lot of responsibility for us. And I would also say that we are ready for it. We have said it again and again. We are very conscious that now we are not a private startup anymore, but we are a public company that comes with increased responsibility. And as the management team, we are very, very clear that we'll operate with the highest levels of transparency, governance, and will continue to be aligned to our mission from a long-term standpoint.
Right, hi, thank you so much. Congratulations, firstly, gentlemen, on such a bumper listing. This is Shilpa here from CNBC. I want to start off by asking, one major milestone you have hit now with the listing. Just help us understand your path to profitability also, when can we expect, what's the timeline that you have? And I also wanted to understand with respect to your next big bet, which is with Valmo. Currently, I think about 65% of its volumes come from Meesho. How do you see that sort of improving in the next, short to medium term? And how do you see that then, as you integrate more of your logistics, how do you see that improving Meesho's margins as well and improve your profitability?
You want to take the first question?
Sure. So I think on the path to profitability, as we have kind of been mentioning, we foremost focus on free cash flow as the metric that we look at. I think over the last 2 years, if you look at it, we have been free cash flow positive. Last year, we generated close to about 1,000 crores of free cash flow. If you include interest income, excluding interest income, about 600 crores. So I would say that the way we have also built our business has been disciplined in terms of capital efficiency and capital discipline. And I think as we continue to make more progress on some of our monetization levers, be it ads, logistics, some of the new ones that we are working on, we'll keep making more progress towards our other profit metrics as well. I think coming to your question on Valmo, the way we have built out Valmo is to kind of serve one purpose, which is to be the lowest cost provider of logistics in the country to us. And that kind of continues to hold true. So we don't expect, or we don't kind of aim for any percentage number in terms of how much of our volume should go to Valmo or any other partner. I think we're most focused on bringing the cost of serving customers and sellers down every single year, and happens with Valmo, happens with other partners. We're actually okay with both.
But are you looking at, you did talk about how you want logistics, it to be in-house entirely sometime down the line, where you're controlling all of it. So that's where my question came from. At what point do you see it completely becoming in-house?
So I don't think that we have ever said that we want it to be 100% in-house at any point in time. I think, like I said, the objective function is cost. So whatever helps us bring down the cost, be it Valmo or any other partner, we continue to kind of work with them and broaden the logistics ecosystem.
Cool. Fine. Hey guys, congrats again for the listing. Starting off, we have seen Meesho has been loss-making for a while now. Though you are positive on the free cash flow side, when do you see the EBITDA and the bottom line changing going forward?
Yeah, so I think, like we just kind of mentioned, that we have been, the way we have built our business, we are still scratching the surface of what is e-commerce adoption in the country. So I think for the very immediate future, we'll continue to invest behind growth, and we are seeing good results of that. Last year, if you saw, we grew by about 29% year on year. First half of this year, we're growing at about 44% NMV growth year on year. So we are seeing very good results of the investments that we are doing in the growth of our business. And till such time that it is a very fast-growing growth market, we want to kind of make sure that we are serving our mission statement of democratizing e-commerce for everyone, bringing all those customers and sellers and logistics partners online. And doing so, we'll continue to kind of focus on making sure that we are not diluting shareholders by kind of being less capital efficient. So we continue to generate significant amount of free cash flow, and we'll continue to be on that path. And like I was mentioning before, as our monetization levers around advertisement, logistics, other services that we provide continue to grow, we'll also keep on compounding on the other metrics of profitability, be it EBITDA or PAT.
Well, thank you for that. My second question is regards to the in-house logistics services. Currently, it contributes 65% to the overall top. So do you see that expanding going forward, and how will that change post the listing? Do you have your plan continue strategic investment in that particular domain?
Yeah, so as Harish mentioned earlier also, we don't take a specific goal on how big that should be. Who gets volumes is totally dependent on the kind of cost like the particular service offers to our merchants. So if an external partner, not Valmo, is able to offer a much low cost, we are very happy to give that volumes to those partners. And we have great third-party logistics partners as well who are also trying to push and become better and better at cost structure. So we basically think of the entire ecosystem rather than Valmo as separate. Like it's not that we make more money if only Valmo is running on a platform. We want to grow our ecosystem, and that will grow when every single third-party logistics partner, including Valmo, is able to offer a much low cost. So I think in short, we don't take a goal on should that be 65%, 95%, 45%. Our goal is to keep growing our ecosystem much, much faster and keep reducing the cost for all our ecosystem players like consumers, sellers, and so on.
But my last question regards to contribution. We have seen that increase from 5.5 to 8 in the past time. So where do you see the contribution going forward? Do you plan on increasing the contribution given the AOE has seen a drop?
So I think contribution is linked to the monetization path that we kind of spoke about. As we continue to make more progress on various levers of monetization, we would expect the contribution margin to go up as well. I think we don't have a specific timeline on that, but we do expect directionally that to kind of improve over a period of time.
Thank you. Congrats again.
Thank you.
कंपनी के लॉन्ग टर्म रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ के साथ साथ आप कस्टमर्स की अफोर्डेबिलिटी को किस तरह से मैनेज करते हो? अगर जीएसटी रेट कट की बात करें तो किस तरह के सेंटिमेंट्स इंप्रूव होते हैं यहाँ पर दिखे, और आपके फोकस एरिया क्या क्या रहेंगे?
सो आई थिंक ओवरऑल अफोर्डेबिलिटी पे हम कंटिन्यूसली काम कर रहे हैं. तो अगर आप देखें लास्ट कुछ सालों में हमने अभी वाल्मो के बारे में बात करी. वाल्मो के जो इनोवेशन हम लेके आए तो वो इसलिए लेके आए ताकि शिपिंग कॉस्ट कम हो सके पूरे इकोसिस्टम की, और उससे हमने देखा है कि बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स काफ़ी अफोर्डेबली अवेलेबल हैं हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे. तो हम कंटिन्यूसली इन सब को इम्प्रूव करते रहते हैं. अगर आप लास्ट 2 साल भी देखें, काफ़ी अफोर्डेबल प्राइस पॉइंट्स में जो सिलेक्शन होता है, जैसे होम एंड किचन, डायपर्स, किड्स प्रोडक्ट्स, ये सब का हमने सिलेक्शन काफ़ी इम्प्रूव किया है. तो इन सारी कैटेगरीज़ की ग्रोथ काफ़ी हुई है. आगे भी ऐसा ही होता रहेगा. तो हमारा काफ़ी फोकस है कि और कैटेगरीज़ अच्छे प्राइस पॉइंट्स में प्लेटफॉर्म पे आते रहें. तो हम उस पर काम करते रहेंगे कंटिन्यूसली, अभी भी आगे भी. तो हमारा बहुत बड़ा फोकस एरिया ओवरऑल है. एंड आप देखेंगे कैटेगरी वाइज हमने 2 प्लेटफॉर्म भी लॉन्च करे, सब प्लेटफॉर्म मीशो पे. एक है मीशो मॉल और एक है मीशो गोल्ड, जहाँ पे कस्टमर्स आके ब्रांडेड प्रोडक्ट्स या फिर प्रीमियम अनब्रांडेड प्रोडक्ट्स खरीद सकते हैं. उनकी भी ग्रोथ काफ़ी अच्छे से हो रही है प्लेटफॉर्म पे. तो यूज़ केसेस कंटिन्यूसली बढ़ रहे हैं, कैटेगरीज बढ़ रही हैं, प्राइस पॉइंट्स बढ़ रहे हैं, और ये सब प्लेटफॉर्म्स बढ़ रहे हैं. तो हम इन पर आगे भी काम करते रहेंगे. हमारा फोकस एज अ प्लेटफॉर्म, कंपनी का मिशन उसी पर है कि हम कैसे हर प्रोडक्ट को पूरे इंडिया में हर कस्टमर के लिए अफोर्डेबल बना सकें.
All right, that is the management of Meesho addressing the press, answering a couple of questions coming in from CNBC-TV18 and our sister concern CNBC Awaz as well.